presents Bob and Jay's Pro Football Podcast with your host, Bob Katie and Jay Schmidt.
Welcome to Bob and Jay's Pro Football Podcast. This would be Super Bowl edition.
Yeah. Woohoo, welcome.
We made it.
Yeah. Our team then.
Yeah. My team was out at like week number, week 15 or 14 or something. But we'll go through. So we'll start off by, Jay, you can give the old where they can find us.
Yes, at Bob and Jay's Pass Rush at gmail.com or at Pass Rush Podcast on Twitter.
And our Facebook
and also
page.
Facebook page.
At Bob and Jay's Pro Football Podcast. So last week, I went 1 for 1 because I stayed on that Patriot band. I wasn't a believer until I saw the dead body. I saw the corpse.
Yeah.
I finally saw the corpse last week.
They almost pulled it off, too.
Yeah. It's funny because I was watching it upstairs with my wife and John, and they were just like, defeated. And I said, he's got to get 2-point conversion. Got to get the 2-point conversion. And they were just like, they'll get that, no problem. Like, no, it's a big deal. They got to get a 2-point conversion. It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they missed it, they were kind of like, oh. I was like, yeah, oh, he's right.
Yep. They haven't attempted. I don't think they attempted. I thought I read that they didn't attempt any all season. The Patriots.
Really? That doesn't
which
surprise
is
me. They probably haven't been in the position to do so.
Yeah. But you'd think they would have practiced that, being it's a new rule and everything.
I'm just
with the new rules, I should say.
I'm just glad as one of the leaders of the Patriot Hater Club, because I'm in their division. So I'm just glad I can enjoy the Super Bowl now.
I am one also. So.
Yeah. You've done your shots with them too.
Yeah.
On that,
we'll enjoy it a little more myself.
Yeah. In a way, though, I think the Broncos kind of had control of that game most of the time, though.
Yeah.
By the way, the score was Patriots 18, Broncos 20. Broncos winning, obviously. And the Broncos defense showed up without a doubt.
Yeah, they played well.
I mean, Wade Phillips. I've always said Wade Phillips, not a good head coach. Amazing. Got to be top 5 or at least top 10 in history in defensive coordinators. I mean, just an amazing defensive coordinator wherever he's gone. He's had top defenses. He just can't be a head coach, which happens a lot. That ends up happening a lot. I think it's the formula that the Giants, started in 2007. You hit Brady and you hit him off, and that throws off their offense.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's work.
Yeah, the Patriots don't waste any time. They can their offensive coordinator like the next day.
Yeah.
And I guess he had been there for a long time too.
Yeah, he was there quite a while, I think. Yeah.
And they were just praising him earlier in the season about how well he did with all the injuries and mixing up the offensive line and everything.
Yeah.
And doing well. And then it's like, wow, he went from top of the heap to like on the scrap heap in no time at all. That's just it's always funny, the NFL, it's what you've done for me lately.
Yes.
Yeah. Tom Brady said he gone. He's history. Peyton, I don't think that. He had some good throws, but he didn't look like anything spectacular. But managing the game. And that.
Yep. That's what they needed him to be, pretty much. Just don't make the mistakes and manage the game, like you said.
Yeah. I thought, though, if they had the Peyton Manning of last year, the year before, I think they would have killed him.
Mm.
Because,
yeah.
Look, the Patriots defense had some troubles, obviously. And, Peyton wasn't anywhere near what he was the last 2 years. Or the offense that was the last 2 years. I hope he has the smarts enough just to call it a career after this game on Sunday.
Yeah. I notice he keeps kind of avoiding the question every time they ask him, but I would think that especially if they win.
Oh, if they win, yeah.
If they win, I would think he would call it a career, I would think. But.
And I'm a big proponent of I'm not a huge proponent of a quarterback calling it a career when they win a Super Bowl, especially if they have a really good team, because you could take them back. You know what I mean? You could take them back. Like Elway, I thought Elway could have gone for another year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Possibly even won first team to win 3 Super Bowls. He would have had that chance. That team was that good. You know, and I would have taken that chance, because does it really hurt your legacy if you go out the next year and you lose in the playoffs, but you just won 2 Super Bowls? No, it really doesn't. You know, but Peyton, I think this is a different situation. He's not. He's obviously a shell of, and obviously the team probably might want to go a different way. So that could be a huge problem. That could be a huge thing when the team's like, nah.
Yeah. And that offense isn't exactly fit for him really either. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think he can do what the offense that he's built and used to.
Yeah.
He just can't do it. And that offensive line, to be honest with you, is really not great this year.
Yeah.
Really not a great offensive line, which will be interesting in the Super Bowl to see. The Cardinals 15, Panthers 49, NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Wasn't even really a game.
No, that was ugly. I started watching most of bad. I didn't finish watching it, that's for sure.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Oh.
You didn't miss anything at all. Panthers really took control of that right from the start and never seemed not in control of it.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it seemed like for a while there in the first half, the Arizona was just doing enough not to get completely toasted in the first half.
Yeah.
It's like right when you think the Panthers were going to put their foot on the throat and step, they couldn't put it away.
Yeah.
Until the second half, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I think the blame goes too much on Carson Palmer on it. I think the whole team was just.
Yeah. That was.
The whole team didn't seem to be the same since that final loss of the season against Seattle.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think they showed their weaknesses there, and everybody just exploited them from there on out. So.
Yeah, you feel that the team that earlier in all the way through the season, if they had played the Packers, if that Cardinals team had played the Packers, the game would have even been close.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Panthers do. They just keep rolling. It's kind of weirdly indescribable what they do. They just keep trucking, moving it along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when I was watching that game against the Cardinals, I'm like, they're not doing anything great. they're just not, you know what I mean? They're barely picking up first downs or, few and everything, but then just all of a sudden, boom, big play happens.
Yep.
You know? Am I boring you, Jay?
No. Tired. Got up early.
This is early for you. Isn't this the same time when John usually gets up on the weekends? Yeah, it just seemed like I don't know. It's like they just kind of lull a team, and then all of a sudden they just explode with these big plays.
Yeah, they did that last week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Cam is just ridiculous. His level of playing this season is just, it's just ridiculous. You almost have to, if the Panthers lose the Super Bowl, you'd almost have to. If I were him, I'd be like, what more do I have to do to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Being the level that he's playing at. So then we'll get right to it. Super Bowl, Panthers, Broncos. Panthers being the away team, Broncos being the home team, like that really matters. Man, out of all the combinations in this, this is probably the hardest one to pick. Like if it was the Panthers, Patriots, or if it was like the Broncos, Cardinals, or Patriots, Cardinals, or something. This to me seemed like the hardest one to pick, and that's what we got.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know which way to go here.
Yeah, I'm on the one hand, you've got two strengths going up against each other. You got the Panthers offense against the Broncos defense. Can the Broncos take care of Cam? Is basically what that leads to.
Yeah, is Denver able to defend against him? That's the big question mark, I guess, for the whole thing that I have anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if you weirdly kind of look at it, I mean, the Panthers offense runs through Cam, but his main receiver is Olsen, the tight end, kind of like Brady Gronkowski.
Right.
With the exception of Cam can actually move, run, and be a dangerous weapon on his own.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I kind of am leaning towards Carolina. I don't know who the favorite is, but I'm kind of leaning towards Carolina, I guess. As much as I'd like to see Denver win, I think I'm leaning towards Carolina.
So let me see if I can find who's favored. Let me see. Let me see here. Super Bowl line. I think the. Come on. Yeah, Panthers are definitely the favored. They opened up at a 5.5 point favorite. So.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense, I guess. I think it would be different if the Broncos didn't go get blown out 2 years ago by Seattle.
Yeah.
But the difference is, I don't think Carolina's defense. Carolina does not have the defense Seattle did that year.
Yeah.
The Panthers have a real beat-up defensive backfield right now, and it takes a lot more for them to generate a pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be, and they might not have that starting linebacker there, even though he said who broke his arm. What's his name? Davis?
Oh, Davis?
Yeah. They said that, I don't know if he's going to play or not. I haven't read anything. He says he's going to play, but every player says they're going to play.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a tough one to call, but I'm going to lean with Carolina, I think.
You know, I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm going to root for the Sheriff to get his Super Bowl win and get out.
My heart's with Denver. I'd like to see them winning, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it. Believe me, I could see it. I could easily see the Broncos getting blown out. I don't think Carolina's going to get blown out. That's for sure. But I mean, that's the real thought of, you know. I think I may have said that against the Seattle Broncos in Broncos one. I said Seattle could get blown out, but the Broncos would. I don't see them getting blown out, and that's exactly what happened. So what the hell do I know, really? You know, it's like, yeah, but I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm just like you. My head says Panthers, but I'm going to put it all on the my sentimental favorite for the Broncos. See if Peyton can get in there and get out. The Sheriff can get into town, get a Super Bowl trophy, and get out of Dodge. Call it a career.
Speaking of trophies, I have your trophy.
Woohoo! All right.
For winning our pick segment.
At least I won something this year.
Get to you shortly. Good little shout out to JVA Sportsplex and Memorabilia out of Windsor, Connecticut, where it came from. John down there did a nice job on the engraving for me, and
you went all the way to Connecticut?
Yeah. eBay.
All right.
But he's a disabled veteran who does trophies and plaques now. So
awesome! You'll have to keep him on. For when we do all sorts of this stuff in all the other podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, he does all kinds of stuff. So engraving and does a nice job, and got here in like 2 days. So.
Oh, awesome!
Quickly and nice job. So
awesome! I will enjoy that and display it somewhere on the set of the podcast.
Yeah. We'll get that to you shortly.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll do that next after the Super Bowl when we have our final 2015 season.
Yes,
and close down the 2015 season, and then me and Jay can go on vacation from this podcast until. Like the draft or something.
Yeah.
Go on vacation for a while, but
yeah.
All right, then Jay's picking the Panthers. I'm picking the Broncos. You want to give where you can get a hold of us one more time?
Yes. At Bob and Jay's Pass Rush at gmail.com or at Pass Rush Podcast on Twitter.
And on our Facebook page at Bob and Jay's Pro Football Podcast. I swear to God, I want to say Bob and Jay's Super Duper Variety Podcast today. I don't know why. It's like right there. But all right, man. Everybody, go and enjoy the Super Bowl. No Patriots. So woohoo!
50.
Yes. Yeah. Enjoy Super Bowl 50. And you know what? We'll give a little shout out to our friend, Mr. Tim Grislecki, who was actually just turned 50 last month. He's the same year as the Super Bowl. Happy birthday, Super Bowl boy. Yeah, your Giants didn't make it. Didn't make it at all. But, all right, then we will see everybody next week after the Super Bowl. Enjoy your football viewing.
All right. Later.
From Homebrew Studios, this has been Bob and Jay's Pro Football Podcast, brought to you by Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.